If Hannah was really that upset over Charlie leaving, she would have left with him. Charlie asking Hannah if he can come and see her if she hasn't met somebody else. Bitch, she's already met somebody else. She was practically dry humping the guy on day fucking 1. Huda telling Jeremiah to stand up for himself while she wouldn't even let him speak. What the fuck? Love Island USA episode 13. Let's get into it. As we know, Charlie got voted out and Hannah was absolutely devastated. And at the time I did feel a bit bad for her, but even when she was sitting at the fire pit and she says, oh, I didn't realise this was going to happen tonight. She did know it was going to happen. She's acting as if she's never seen Love Island before. What happens when bombshells come into the villa? There's a recoupling. Who had she been kissing? One of the bombshells. What was the likelihood that she was going to get paired up with Pepe? About 95%. So what the fuck is she talking about? She's crying as if her dog's just died, but yet we don't hear her say, oh, wait for me, or I want to leave with you, or anything. Meanwhile, Charlie is fucking devastated. Why don't they have men like Charlie in Love Island UK? They're all fucking idiots in there. He's actually a half-decent guy. So Hannah's talking to Pepe and he's like, oh, let's take things slow. I think it's a bit late to take things slow now, considering she was at dry humping him in the speakeasy on night 1. Basically. So I think like taking a step back now is a bit fucking pointless. When they get a text at 5 AM to go out on their triple date, she comes back and says, oh, I didn't realise he had that side to him, like he's really nice. And then when she's getting ready at night, she's putting her lip stuff on and she says, oh, I'm not going to put on any lip gloss because I always kiss it off. Oh, I'm so devastated that Charlie's gone. I better not put on any lip gloss because I'm going to kiss it all off. This does my fucking nothing. And you know what? Other than this situation, I actually quite like Hannah, but it's just the way she reacted when Charlie got voted out and now all of a sudden she's like, oh, I better not put lip gloss on. Iris is speaking to Jeremiah and he's like, oh, maybe the US public will try to protect me. Huda's thinking the exact same thing. Everybody's thinking that the other person's the problem. And when Iris says, are you going to go and comfort Huda? And he's like, oh no, I think I'll leave it till tomorrow. And I was like, holy fuck. Massive mistake. Massive mistake. Why would you leave it till tomorrow? I've said in previous videos that he closes himself off and he doesn't talk about his emotions and he acts like a fucking child. And I know that some people are not good at expressing their emotions, but he could have went and at least says, oh, I'm really upset, like I don't know what's happened, like, how are you? Or gave her a cuddle, or done anything. But he literally done nothing and then he wondered why she was bitching about him in the shower. What the fuck is wrong with him? Ace, who hasn't had a real connection in the villa because he's too busy exploring everybody that walks in, is dishing out the advice to everybody. And he's saying to Taylor, oh, if Jaylen steps up and it matches your energy, then it's best man wins. Matches his energy? He's done fuck all. Literally nothing. What did he do, like organise like a wee fucking dance hang once? Big wow. Jaylen came in for the start and told Alandra that he was there for her, that he liked her, that he thought she was beautiful, and pulling out all the stops. And then gave her a kiss and it was just a peck, but he was trying to be a gentleman, and I don't understand why everybody online's ripping this guy to bits. Like, I actually think he's really nice. After the eviction, Austin says that he felt really bad about voting for Taylor, and I was surprised that he voted for Taylor, to be honest, right? But Ace was getting all passionate and being like, oh, I told you this and I told you that and blah, blah, blah. And Austin's like, why is he so passionate about it? Like, why is he actually standing, acting like this? And then he was saying that Nick and Taylor are like his wee followers. And I hadn't seen it before, right? But seeing this episode after he said that, that's all I could see. Because then when they were doing the ping pong game, and he says, oh, will you wear a black jacket and feed them pancakes? And Nick was like, oh, I'll do it for you. And I get that Austin's just trying to be chill, but when he was speaking to Shelley and he was saying, oh, like, I don't want to be in this triangle anymore, but then when I'm with her, like, I really like her, but I kind of don't want to put the effort in anymore. And I'm like, what effort has he put in, really? He hasn't put in any effort. He's just trying to be like a chill, laid-back guy, but she's told him on several occasions that she likes acts of service and she likes surprises. And the thing is, like, I know that he's a Trump supporter, and it fucking annoys me that I like him, because I actually really like him. When they received the text about the date at 5 AM, personally, If I had been Jeremiah, I would have woke up Huda and I'd have says, we got a text. Maybe they weren't allowed to tell them or wake them up, right? But if they were allowed, I'd have says, we've got a text, we're going on a date, I'll see you when I get back, and gave her a kiss, right? But he didn't do that, so when she woke up, she realised that they were all away, and for whatever reason, she went and woke up Taylor, and I thought I'd have been fucking raging. But then he was talking to Nick, and he says, she actually woke me up, and Nick says, well, waking you up's not going to bring them back. Exactly. Do not wake somebody up for no reason. I'd be raging. I hate being woke up. Especially since they're not allowed to go for naps in that house during the day. I've seen a few people saying on videos that they don't think Orlandria is going to be happy with a new couple, but I don't see why she wouldn't be. And then when she was on the date and she was talking to him and she was saying, oh, I'm happy like to try and make a new connection or whatever, why does everybody have a problem with Jaylen? Let me know in the comments, like I literally don't know what the problem is. When they came back for the date, Huda was like, I don't give a fuck, she's just lying sunbathing. And Huda was lying sunbathing, right? And then I noticed like Hannah and some other people, and I thought they don't really look that tanned. They've been on this island for longer than they have in the UK one, and they're so fucking dark. One of the guys was talking to one of the girls, right, and he had a hat on, and I thought that he was one of the black guys until it zoomed in on his face, and I was like, holy fuck! What the fuck? Where are they getting these tans for? What oil are they using? I don't know. I don't think they're on Milano tan or anything. They're dark. Anyway, the girls go for their chats and the boys go for their chats as they usually do, and they're catching up on the situation, and the bombshells are upstairs talking. And Huda's like, I'm going to the bathroom, right? So she's listening in, and she hears Jeremiah saying that he's going to try and make a connection with Iris, and obviously she's raging, right? And Nick, of all people, is sitting saying, I lost respect for you, you should have comforted her last night. And Jeremiah just fucking can't get this through his fucking head. Oh, he's wanted me to make a new connection and now I am, and I can't win. The problem is that he didn't comfort her. Basic, fucking basic. He's not got a fucking brain cell in his head. The night before, the guys had been saying, the issue is that you've locked off too soon, and she is literally giving you hickeys to mark her territory so that you can't pair up with other people. And trying to say like she's being possessive, right? And Ace is saying to him, you're locking it off too soon, you're giving her like too high expectations and it seems fake. But Jeremiah seems to think that the whole entire problem is Huda, when let's face it, it's both of them. So she's walking back, obviously raging, and she's like, oh, you're a bitch and all that. And I can't remember if it was Amaya or Sarah or whatever, and they're going, shh. And I'm thinking, why shh? Why? The people in this villa are acting as if this is like absolutely mental behaviour. I think that she was right to act the way she did. I actually thought she was pretty calm. She decided to pull Iris for a chat, and she asked the two boys to go downstairs, and they were like, well, maybe we should stay close because maybe they're going to like kick fuck out each other. Maybe Huda's going to fucking throw her off the balcony. So the boys go down and get the girls, and they're like, right, we need to go up and save Iris, right? Shit's about to get fucking real. And they go up, and you can hear Huda crying from downstairs, and Ace is like, this is what I tried to warn you against, like you gave her these expectations and it was too high and I knew that this was going to happen. Ace thinks he's right about everything. Ace is like, oh, this is what the American public think, this is what the people, he doesn't know shit about what anybody thinks. He thinks the American public voted for her because they've closed off too soon and it's fake, and Iris thinks that they voted for them because they had a fight. I think that they voted for them because they think that she is a crazy controlling bitch, and that Jeremiah was love bombing her because he'd mentioned about, oh, when we get to the end and win this thing. But everybody thinks differently. But Ace has just got it in his head, this is my opinion and all of America agree with me. Although, when he said, this is what I warned you against, that this would happen, like he did have a point. Tonight there's going to be another recoupling. I wonder if it's going to be the boys picking or the girls picking. It's going to be dramatic. But I'm going to say it one last time. Put Charlie into Love Island UK. Put more people like Charlie into Love Island UK instead of bringing in these lads, these geezers, these fucking people that walk in and go, oi oi! They do my fucking nutting. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye.